Okay, so I'm going to start again because that may have been the end of our first video, but this is the continuation. Victoria's Dictionary of Flowers is the modern version of the Floral Dictionary. So if you want to check out what's modern in the different definitions of flowers, I would go to this and just even Google it on your computer and see that this comes up. And you can look at the modern version of the language of flowers. Of course, trees, plants also have different languages that they are expressing. And we want to go over to Denise's design kitchen and see what she's cooking up for us.
Thank you, Jane, for that wonderful information. I think I'm going to reference the Language of Flowers book and learn even more about the fabulous products that I get to work with every day. As Jane had mentioned, not only do fresh cut flowers have meaning, vegetables, fruits, they all have meaning, and so do plants. So not only could someone give you a beautiful fresh arrangement that has lots of sentimental meaning to it, but they could also give you a beautiful European garden or a mixture of plants, and it might have a secret underlying meaning to it. So today, I've taken a beautiful container that we have here in the greenhouse, and it seems very welcoming. You know, you've got the flowers in the garden sign saying welcome to the garden, and then you have the little friendly yellow finch down here nesting in its garden of beauty. However, this is really, even though it's beautiful and it's fun, if it's somebody who's going to analyze and know the meanings of the flowers, I don't know if you want to go into this garden. It's not a very happy garden to be going into. Over here, we have the beautiful pink begonia. And the meaning of the begonia, no matter what color it is, means caution. So I'm kind of cautioning you not to keep walking into the garden. And then as you go in, the red geranium, as beautiful as they are, unfortunately, they mean stupidity. And then at the end of the garden here, I have some beautiful sunflower plants that are just budding, waiting to be open. But the meaning of the sunflower, it means false riches. And then I wish you guys could smell what's happening in this arrangement. But I do also have some fresh lavender and some fresh basil in here. And the basil, we all love it as an herb, but it means to hate. And then in the front here, amongst the little finch's nest, we have the fresh lavender. And as great as we all love lavender and we love the fragrance and we love the color of it, unfortunately, it means mistrust. So, you know, as I mentioned before, even though, you know, something might be beautiful and, you know, if you're going to, not a lot of people analyze the meanings of the flowers. So if you wanted to send somebody a beautiful European garden or a basket of plants or a basket of herbs, maybe we just don't tell them what it means and we just say it's something beautiful for them. So I think we're going to head back to Jane and learn some more interesting tidbits about flowers and plants. Thanks.
Well, welcome to our greenhouse. It's a little bit rainy out today, so you might hear some of the rain on our rooftop. But I wanted to introduce you to some of the plants that we have out here and some of their meanings today. In this cute little bike, I've got a African violet, and then violet means modest worth. The cactus that we have, the Opuntia cactus, you can see these are actually grow outside in Wisconsin. They're native, and they mean ardent love or endurance. Occasionally we'll send out one of these for Valentine's Day, and it's appropriate. The petunia means your presence soothes me. Isn't this a beautiful striped yellow and burgundy petunia? These are available in our greenhouse right now, so come on in, we are open. Impatiens, of course everyone knows the tiny little impatiens plants. that gets to be huge by the end of summertime. The impatiens means impatience, just like the name says. Ivy, as I mentioned before, fidelity. The sweet potato vine, and these actually do grow sweet potatoes by the end of the summertime. If you dig them out, you'll have tubers. This means you are delicious. One of my favorite is this beautiful yellow celosia flower. Celosia, I'm thinking this might be from our Asian friends, means make husbands fat and happy. Well, I already have a fat and happy husband, so, I guess I don't need that one. We're going to head into the flower shop now, and we're going to look at just a few of the other flowers and their meanings too. So just some of the other flowers that we typically have in the flower shop that you could use to make a different arrangement up with. The daisy means innocence. This, of course, a daisy mum. A delphinium means levity, lightness. This is a beautiful white delphinium. You also see them in blue or white with a blue eye or blue with a white eye. Very pretty, something that you could grow in your garden as well. Moss, and moss even has a meaning. Moss is maternal love. I guess it sticks to the branches of the trees, and so just like a mother sticks to her kids. Eucalyptus, as I had mentioned, eucalyptus is protection, and you know that from crushing the leaf and smelling that very pungent odor. Very popular in bridal bouquets right now. Okay, and larkspur is also lightness. Gerbera daisies, cheerfulness. I guess what isn't more cheery than a Gerbera daisy? They come in over 200 different colors as well, and combinations of colors. Gerbera daisies are very popular especially for younger people. And any people. Stock has a beautiful spicy fragrance too. Stock means you are always beautiful to me. Even ferns. Ferns mean fascination, fascinating. Here's just a very typical small little leather leaf fern. Ferns could be a Boston fern, could be a rabbit's foot fern, lots of different types of ferns. Bells of Ireland, I'm sure everyone who's Irish out there could tell you it means good luck. This one, they always have those little leaves off the top, don't they, Denise?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Liatris means I will try again. And the hydrangea, dispassion. Hydrangeas are so beautiful too. Also so popular in our wedding work. There's a beautiful blue and white hydrangea. Baby's breath means innocence, pureness of heart. And then we have alstroemeria, which means love and devotion. These alstroemeria are just starting to open, but you can get a long life on most alstroemeria stems. Here's a beautiful blue iris, and blue iris, any iris means I have a message for you. The calla lily, and the calla lily means modesty. Have a beautiful hot green chrysanthemum, and this green chrysanthemum means truth. And the lilies are always majesty. When they open, of course, these are still in bud, but when they're open, they're one of the most majestic flowers that we have. And that's a little tour of most of the flowers in our flower shop today, too. I think we're going to take it over to Denise, and she's going to show us one more beautiful design that she has for us today.
Thank you, Jane. What a wonderful tour through the greenhouse and through the flowers in the flower shop. As you can see, on a regular basis, we have hundreds, even thousands of varieties of flowers and plants available for you to come in, and we're here to discuss them with you and discuss their meanings and put together beautiful arrangements and dish gardens, and we're here for you. As my final arrangement, we kind of took a little ride through the various meanings of the flowers, and I think for my final arrangement, I'm going to leave you on a very happy, high note today. And this arrangement that I've created, the meanings behind it are really, you are my friend, I appreciate you, and I'm here and I will protect you. So in the arrangement, the yellow roses, as we know it's the yellow rose of Texas, but we also know it's the yellow rose of friendship. So there's lots of nice, friendly yellow roses in there. The gerberas, the beautiful salmon peach colored gerberas, they mean cheerfulness. So you could send this arrangement to anybody for their birthday, for a get well, for an anniversary. But the gerberas are a very happy, very cheerful flower. Another flower that has meaning in here is this is called goldenrod, or it's also called solidago. And this is what's giving careful encouragement, and you're wishing them luck by putting a little bit of the solidago in there. Another flower that some people don't realize that this is a Lisianthus. Some people think that this is a rose, but this is actually called a Lisianthus. It's very popular in bridal work, just a very nice, dainty flower, and it comes in different colors. A very popular flower back in the Victorian times. But this means appreciation. So if somebody's giving you a bouquet with a lot of Lisianthus in it, any of the beautiful colors, they're really telling you how much they appreciate you. And we appreciate all of you for watching our video. And then the last thing that Jane had also shown eucalyptus when we were taking our tour through the flower shop. The eucalyptus in here, eucalyptus, no matter what variety, it means protection. The eucalyptus in this arrangement is, sometimes it's called a spiral eucalyptus and sometimes it's called a baby blue eucalyptus. There's many different varieties of eucalyptus. And as Jane had mentioned earlier, how there's the smell with the eucalyptus. One of the things that's become very popular is people are coming in and they're having us get the spiral eucalyptus. And if you hang this in your shower, like if you hang it on the shower head, the steam from the shower actually makes the fragrance even more, and it helps to clean your sinuses. So if you're having a runny nose, you might want to try hanging some eucalyptus in your shower. But this is an arrangement I would love to receive, Jane would love to receive, and I'm sure all of you would love to receive. And we appreciate all of you being here and watching our language of flowers. And I'm gonna send it back to Jane for some final work, for some final inspiration. Thank you.
So thank you all for coming today, for enjoying this video. I hope you did. And I want to welcome you to Waukesha Floral anytime. Right now, our greenhouse is bursting with color, beautiful flowers for outdoors for this season. So please feel free, put on your mask if you like, put on your gloves, come on out and join us here. Look at all of the beauty around us. And please enjoy the language of flowers and remember to use it in your everyday world. Thanks. Bye now.